I'm here. I'm crying, but I'm here. Woo. You've seen me cry. Who you gonna call now? Jenna. Right now. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ooh, let me catch it quick. Oh, I can't turn it off. Hold on. Oh, that's a great song. Mary Stallings. I've been listening to beautiful music all morning, chilling with Lillian, doing some stuff around here, and then started talking to Alex, and then I cried. And I'm probably going to cry again. But that's all good. I like to cry. It's a boost to the immune system. It is Sunday, August 22nd. Happy heavenly birthday, Papa. And happy birthday to anybody else that out there on the 22nd. Mark Mammina, my cousin. I know that for sure. I didn't get a mention today of whose birthday it is. You know how on Facebook they say today's birthdays are. Sometimes I get that. Most of the time I do. But happy birthday. And my name is Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna. I am here every day, 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week at 11:11 a.m., 11:11 p.m. Eastern time, no matter where I am. So sometimes I don't even know where I am, but I know that I'm here today, and I'm making this, edit privacy, public, boom. But then it's giving me a new option. What is it? Hide all from Zoom app. Don't know what that means. But good morning. Who's the comment from? Is that Julie Luce? Hello, are you in Dinky Creek? The full moon last night and the planets must have been fabulous, Julie. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. I can only imagine. Wow. Because it was beautiful here. Lillian and I went out, walked about 12:30, 1 o'clock. Gorgeous. But Dinky Creek. Any bear sightings at all? Hear anything? See anything? Out of place, like big old trash cans? I bet everybody keeps their trash in the house. I would. I'd keep it in the house until I leave. But anyway, it's Sunday morning, and Julie Luce is watching. This doesn't happen very often. Julie Luce is watching. Julie Luce is watching. Julie Luce is watching. Oh, all good. Julie Luce is watching. And 3 other people are watching that I don't know who you are. So hi, say hi. Come be on the show. Be a part of the story. Everybody has a story. And I would love to invite each and every one of you to come be on 11:11 with Jenna. I had that conversation last night with someone. They said, but what am I going to say? I go, I don't even know. We won't know until we get there. So get here and let's talk. Tonight, poetry glam. If you are awake at 11:11 p.m. Eastern Time and you are a poet, even if you know it, and if you are not a poet and you love certain poems and you want to recite something, oh good, quiet. Sometimes quiet is good. But if you want to, Julie, are you going to be there tonight, or are you driving back today? Is this the last day at Dinky Creek? Do you want to jump on and give us a little last look of Dinky Creek? I would love that. But poetry glam tonight. Tomorrow morning we meander. I sit here, we talk. Tomorrow night we meditate. Tuesday morning Patty will be here. We'll be making something. I've got a lot of vegetables and a lot of stuff to make stuff with, so we'll make some food on Tuesday. Tuesday night, Dr. Andrew Rader. Wednesday morning we walk. Wednesday night it's community night. Thursday morning stuff happens, like Michael Keel shows up. We get to hear about Yosemite. Thursday night, conversations with the creatives. I think I have somebody. Friday morning, Armando. Friday night, display and share. Saturday morning, one more Saturday morning with Jeff Metzger. Saturday night, one more Saturday night with Gary Lambert. Wow, last night. Sunday morning is, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Martinez. There he is. There he is.
Here I am. Here I am. Good morning.
Twice.
There you go.
Oh, you were watching. I do that sometimes. Julie's
Yeah,
still in her PJs. Right on, Julie. You should.
I'm fully dressed.
You are. Fully dressed in your shirt today is?
My shirt today is a metal group by the name of Cannabis Corpse.
Corpse.
And it's a satire of another metal group named Cannibal Corpse, which is a lot more dark. These guys are more cannabis related. And I went to their show with a friend a long time ago. And
Are they Bay Area?
no, I think they're East Coast based. I think like East Coast, but it's interesting. You go to the show and you know, people think it's just a bunch of noise, but there is like a structure to it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's amazing. The energy generated from a show like that live is like is really amazing. And then the other culture,
Hi.
right. And the other culture is the merchandise. Like in sense, like everybody rushes the merchandise booth, you know, tables and just
What do
picks
they
up
have? What's their merch like?
the t-shirts, the hoodies, the CDs, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, but that's a big part of that culture.
Do you still buy CDs?
No.
Oh, I was gonna do a standing ovation if you did.
I think the last CD I bought was either a Disney CD for my daughter. I know it wasn't your CD. I know that yours was not the last CD, but
Well, I still have
might have been
more
for my
if you want to buy some. That's how
available for digital download. Yeah.
I mean, that's how we all made our living. The whole music world is. But I need a new T-shirt. We're getting T-shirts. We're getting 11/11 with Jenna T-shirts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I love the little photoshops. Whoever did photoshops and the pictures, your promos where they, they put your face on. Hilarious. Those are so good.
Dave Love.
Although I didn't know you got signed. I didn't know you got signed by the Seahawks, though. What's with that?
I know. Check me out. I'm on the Seahawks. Yeah, he's so awesome. We need to get you in there. I need to get some photos of you and get you in the mix for sure. For sure. So you're in the purple room.
I am in the purple room. I kind of rearranged the room because I'm trying to not only eat better, but also do some low impact workouts. And
good.
This configuration, I have more floor space.
Gives you when you walk in, you have more room to move.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, but
how was your week? What's happening?
It's good, you know, just still plugging away. The person I caretake for, she's still sharp, you know, and even though her like body's failing her, she's really like on the money. So, every day, once again, it's that every day is a goal day kind of thing and not looking too far in the future. But, you know, as for me, I just was telling somebody that even though it's like 95% humidity like every day, but the rain and the sun switch off days, even though it's like that and the challenge of caretaking for somebody with cancer, I'm still happy to be out here and to be productive and really be a big help to the family out here.
So it's raining. You're kind of in line, right, of the hurricane it's been downgraded now.
I understand it's been downgraded to a tropical storm, and I think we're too far north of it. I don't think they projected it to hit this far north, but you never know. There is supposed to be some rain coming about four this afternoon, so
Last week
we'll
you
see.
were going to go do something fun afterwards.
Was
Skateboarding
I?
or what were you going to do?
Oh no! You know what happened? I think I opted to stay home. I think the family went out to go do something, and I opted to stay here because Um, A, I didn't want to leave the person at home by herself. And B, I like the quiet once everybody's gone.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
right. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they went to, you were going to do something, canoeing or something. What was it?
What? Oh dear. You're making me think. I'm gonna spray something. You're gonna make me think too hard.
Skateboarding? Were they going to go skate? Do you take them skateboarding?
No, I think
Games.
I'm not really.
You do board games?
Oh, I think it was a marathon game of Uno. That's right.
That's right.
So
Julie, Luke
that's right.
comes through again, playing games at home. She thought you were going to play Uno with them, right?
That's right. That's right. We did. I played Uno with the young man I was babysitting, and so it wasn't a marathon. I strategized to make the game challenging and boring as possible. So we played one long game, and then that was it. It was great.
Hey, Carla. Carla's in Connecticut. So now Tropical
Every,
Storm. Is it Tropical Storm Henri, or do they change their name when it's not a hurricane anymore? I don't know.
um, no, I think it still keeps the name right. They run up the alpha. They run up the alphabet. So next one's going to be Irma or Ida or Imogene
Big
or
Lazy.
something.
Yes, Tropical Storm. It's stormy in Connecticut right now. I know she went to the store yesterday to get food, so you might be all set. You'd think
Yeah,
I was getting set for a tropical storm. I've been buying food, market, ordering food. I was going to go again today. Gotta get
yeah.
other things. What have you been cooking? Anything fun?
Uh, let's see. I made some scallop potatoes that were probably too oniony and not salty enough. I had a faulty salt grinder, and I used the wrong butter. I should have used salted butter. I realized I used unsalted, so I didn't want to add too much salt because that salted butter has got a lot of salt in it already. So,
I
and I messed up. So it was a little bland. Just add table salt, and table salt isn't the same. So that was a fail. but
it was just,
but
I probably would think it was too salty. I don't do salt
maybe.
very much, but sometimes I like to do it. Hey, Carla, are you still there? I wanted to show you these. I don't know if you've seen them or not, but you'll appreciate it too. Oh, but it's kind of dark. These are earrings that I buy
It's
from this
pretty.
guy in Mexico, and the design is they're pencils, colored pencils. Were you able to get any cheese yesterday? I didn't buy any cheese. I decided that I didn't need any cheese, and I don't. Yeah, you're still here. So yeah, these are the base is wooden, and then these. I wish I could get closer, but if I get closer, then it gets darker. But all these are little. He takes a pencil and cuts it.
Shaves it down
Well,
inside
doesn't
it.
even shave it down. Slices it. These are all slices of
Yeah,
pencil. Yeah, fun.
those
College
are
is
cool.
a jeweler. Yeah, I'm hoping we were talking about it last night. We're hoping that San Pancho doesn't cancel, but if they cancel, we'll go in 2023, the
Yeah,
festival that I
yeah.
perform at every year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't buy cheese yesterday. I went to the mushroom guy and bought vegetables instead. Cheese guy was busy. I was super happy for him, but I thought, I don't need any cheese right now. I need I need zucchini, and I made yonanas yesterday. Oops, I have peaches. Turn off all alarms. peaches and all kinds of good stuff right now. Strawberries, blackberries, raspberries. Do you go to a farmer's
Nice.
market there at all, Alex?
No, I haven't explored any farmers markets yet. I understand there's a big one close by every Thursday, I think. So, um, waiting to get waiting to hit the first so I get paid, and then maybe I'll go check it out. Um, but yeah, I definitely want to see the local fair. A lot of corn now
Yeah, corn.
here,
Oh
so
yeah,
yeah,
corn.
yeah,
Corn's my right
yeah.
now. I do this. Talked about it last night. I cut off all the corn off the cob, and then
Hmm.
I mix it with blueberries and lime and some
Ooh,
sea salt. I don't cook it. I don't cook the corn and blueberries and fresh lime. So
oh my
good.
God,
It's
that
so
sounds delicious.
it's one of those things where you go blueberry and corn.
But no, I can see that they're both sweet. You know, they both and they complement each other. I would think.
And with a
Yeah,
little
I
lime
do.
zest on it.
Right, right. I do. I like to do what they I cut summer corn salad. I call it a summer corn salad, but it was just corn cut off the cob, um, tomatoes, white onion, diced jalapeno, diced cilantro, squeeze a lime, squeeze a lemon, salt, and pepper.
Boom.
So good. And I cook the corn. I'll either roast it or boil it, depending on how I'm feeling. Or combo of both. But yeah, it's so good. I've got 4 ears of corn right now that I need to do something with. So
Well, if you have any blueberries laying around, that's kind of a fun thing. Yeah, it's corn. It's like a blue corn. It's like blue corn tortilla, but it's blueberries and corn.
that sounds
I
delicious.
justified that
I want to.
anyway, didn't I? But oh, thank you for liking the show. I like it when people like the show. Well, have you written any poetry lately? Yeah, Himalayan sea salt.
um,
Oh, I know.
that's hilarious. Right.
Well, you know that
Um,
story, right?
no, I don't.
Oh, it's quite a story. Long story short, my mom and I were flying back from San Francisco. My sister packed her bag, her carry-on bag, and when we went through, um, something alerted the TSA, and it ended up being sea salt, and they had to call the bomb squad. They took
Oh my gosh.
everything out of her bag. It's quite a long and elaborate story, but they took everything out of the bags, and I had to put everything back, and we found out that it was sea salt. That is one of those things that if they find salt in your bag, it
Okay.
can pull you over. I probably had
Wow.
3 ounces on my in my no, I didn't. I had a lot of stuff in my bag. I'm like, don't you want this? They're like, no, it's the salt. It's the salt. Yeah. I'm like, my
Wow.
grandma. Holy moly, Lynette Baber, look at this huge cup. Look at my cup.
Frida,
Thank you, Lynette. I love it. I love
that's
this cup.
beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful?
That's awesome.
It's
Yeah.
really nice. I could make a cake in this thing.
A
But I have Frida, and Frida's up here too on my fridge.
lot of Fridas.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
Frida. I love I like I like what she did. I like what she painted. I like what she wore. I like what she stood for. She was, but yeah, Himalaya. Don't carry salt in your bag, dude.
okay. I thought you were going to tell me that it's like blood salt, like they make people work in the salt mines for nothing. It was
No.
like, oh, I gotta boycott Himalayan salt now. Geez.
Right. Right. Yeah. No quinoa. Don't do any quinoa. Quinoa's not cool right now. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Lynette. Well, I'm saving the other thing that you sent till next Friday for display and share. I have something super cool. I wanted to show it that day, and I'm like, wait, I can't show it now. I have to wait until next Friday. I have something spectacular from Lynette Baber for next Friday's display and share. But I had to show the cup
Nice.
anyway. So is it raining there now or no?
No, it's been sunny for a couple days now. But before that, it probably rained for 3 or 4 days straight, and it stayed high humidity conditions too. So
Yeah, that's how it's been here. Like you walk outside and go,
yeah,
ugh. And
yeah.
then you go, oh, but your
I
skin.
mean,
It's so good for your skin. So good. How are your
it's okay.
eyebrows? Are your eyebrows growing back?
They are growing back. They are growing back. So
I see you
uh,
and Lee have been having conversations. That's fun.
right.
Lee
Oh
Cooper.
yeah.
He's a good guy.
Oh yeah. Lee's hilarious.
He's a funny guy. So what else? Talk to me. Tell me.
Oh, what else? What else? You asked about writing, right?
Yeah, poetry.
Um, I actually have written not necessarily poetry, but in the past, starting about maybe I don't know, like the late '90s, I'd start writing as like a therapy, and I've written a few things. But most recently, I kind of started a story of my experience going through amputations and staying in nursing homes and meeting the people there and stuff like that. And it's loosely based on my experience, but it pulls from a lot of personal experience, not only from that time, but from the time in youth. Uh, it's just weird how certain things come full circle. Just um, like the story kind of starts when I started driving for Lyft in like 2017 and 18. And during that time, one of the reasons why I did that was to take the wear and tear off of my foot, that my left foot that was really a problem. And right about mid 2018, I had to go to the hospital and deal with yet another amputation, and it was just the same cycle over and over again. And about that time I stayed, there was I think the wildfires were a big
Yeah.
problem at the time too. So but I remember after my surgery, I was at Highland for like 11 days, and I drove myself there, and I parked in the parking lot, and I was afraid I was going to get a ticket or I was going to get towed. So about the ninth or 10th day, I asked one of the nurses if I could go down and check on my car, and they were like, yeah, no problem, no problem. Let's. And so they actually got somebody to take me down there to my car to check on it. And I wanted to check on it, but the other part of it was I knew I had a piece of a joint left in the ashtray, and so I went down and it was smoky, and they were like, the smoke is horrible. You shouldn't go outside. It's not good. And I'm like, give me a mask. I want to go down and make sure my car is okay. But I trusted one of those guys. I was like, look, I'm 10 days in here. All I've been taking is Tylenol. They were trying to give me Norcos because they were like, this is the best pain, and it just wreaked havoc on my body. And so, I needed to alleviate some of the pain. And so they let me go down, and the nurse was kind enough to look away while I smoked the rest of that joint, and they wheeled me back in, and I spent the next hour and a half talking to the nurse that wheeled me down about my experiences working in the cannabis industry.
Wow.
And so, let's just say that the read was really good after being dry for 10
I
days.
kind of remember that. Like I either saw you, I think I saw you right after that because this story resonates, or I
Yeah.
talked to Mike or something. But yeah, I mean, and your car didn't get a ticket or towed, right?
No, they gave me a pass, and then I got a friend of mine to come and pick up the car to get back to where I was. Um, but I had, because from there, I went to the nursing home, and the nursing home was a whole another crazy experience, man. That was just really it was amazing, but at the same time, it was all just so surreal, going on around me.
Did you or I'm gonna ask you this: are you on the Hella Berkeley page?
I'm on historical Berkeley, but I'm not on Hella Berkeley.
Okay, I need to invite you to Hella Berkeley because
Okay.
you know Piero, right?
I
The
think so.
executive. He
Oh,
was
yes, yes, yes,
okay.
yes.
So he started this page about 4 years ago, and it's huge, and really great stuff happens on it. But what he's doing now is he always writes great stories. I just invited you. Um, it's all kinds of stuff. People post photos. I invited Michael to it last week. Right now, there's 2,400 members, and
Nice.
they do really cool stuff. That he's given money to teachers and done different things, but he's kind of slowly fading out and is inviting people to write stories and tell their
Okay.
stories about things. So you can check it out. But now you have an official invite to Hella Berkeley because you are
Cool.
Hella.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, even though I grew up in like Richmond and San Pablo during my formative years, my teens were spent a lot of time up on Telegraph and
Yeah.
Durant and all of that area. I had one of my best friends went to Berkeley High, and so I know that area quite well. Yeah. Yeah. I just remember, I remember even maybe about 15 attending a punk show at that
Gilman.
that one, no, right off Dwight near Ashby, Barrington Hall.
Oh, okay. Then I was going to say Ruthie's. I used to live across the street from Ruthie's.
Oh, I used to go to Ruthie's all the time. Ruthie's was a blast. Yeah,
I
yeah.
would get home from my job in Walnut Creek because I worked two bars, one in Emeryville. I worked at Charlie Brown's during the day or Skates, and then I worked out in
Charlie
Walnut
Brown's.
Creek, and I would come home and I'd have to climb over people that were passed out in my yard. Seriously,
Right,
totally
right.
passed
No,
out
yeah.
like punkers doing
And
all kinds of crazy stuff.
and
And then I would go there.
and then the Missouri Lounge, the bar right next door was always there, huh? There's that bar that's still
Oh, the
that
Missouri
was
Lounge,
all there, right?
always there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
I don't
it
go ahead,
was
I'm sorry.
hipster now, but it was groovy back then. You know, it's hipster now. Like all the kids get Pabst Blue Ribbon and think that they're cool in their trucker hats.
Right. When I was working at BPG just up the road,
Uh-huh.
that used to be our decompression area. We forced to have a weed smoking section before they were like, "You guys can't smoke back here," and we relaxed and we were like, "Look, man, you let cigarette smokers smoke back here, and this is Berkeley. Come on,
Well,
like
I
they're
thought
not
they
going to
were
come."
allowed to have cigarette smokers.
This was like, yeah, no, they did. They have the open back, they have the backyard, but
Right.
they would allow cigarette smokers. And this was like 2009 or
Okay.
2010
So before the whole
ish.
cigarette thing happened.
Yeah, yeah. And so they allowed cigarette smoking back there. And so we pushed it. We pushed the envelope and we would spark up and they stopped giving us the hassle about it. And then they just embraced it. So you can thank us for that.
And now you can't smoke cigarettes there.
Is it even open? I understand
Oh,
it closed down.
the Missouri Lounge?
Yeah. Yeah, they closed down during the pandemic from what I read.
Really? I thought I
Yeah,
saw it
yeah.
when I was in
I would
Berkeley.
love to know if it was reopened. Anybody in the Bay Area that's still in the Berkeley area, please let me know if it's
Now I don't
still
know. Interesting.
open.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at people send me stuff while I'm on the show. I'm like, hello, I'm on the show right now. But anyway,
Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. I hope to like finish it one day, uh, this story, and really because I've already got it all thought out where it's supposed to go and everything. I just have to write. You know, I wrote some things in like mid 2000s, and It was a story that I just, a piece of fiction that I wrote that I just kind of started kind of therapeutically. And before I knew it, it turned into like 120, 125 pages. And, it was totally finished story. And then I kind of put it away and revisited it like maybe 5, 6 years ago. And 5 or 6 years ago, I read it with a different eye. And I'm going through and I'm going, oh my God, this is horrible. The story was good, but the writing was just not good. So I set out to.
That's what editors are for.
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, I set out to edit it with my eye now, and it was a challenge. I got halfway with it, and I'm going,
I bet it's really great.
I'm sure. The story is good. I've had people read it before, and they really liked it. They gave me some good ideas and critiques. And once again, it's something drawn from personal experience to allow me to feel it more, and just the aspects of it. So, but yeah, it was a work of fiction that's kind of like a mystery set in the Southwest with supernatural aspects to it, and it deals with a lot of different, things, dysfunctional families and alcoholism, so it covers a lot of bases, but someday I want to format all of this and turn it into some kind of blog or something online, like an audio blog.
A vlog. Do a video.
Yeah, break it down. No one wants to look at this face. I think they would rather listen to this voice, maybe better than looking at this face, So, I don't know. My idea was to recite, narrate it, and then maybe have somebody come in and illustrate possibly. So.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we've had other authors on the show, and they depend on their authors or their editors.
Yeah. I haven't even gotten. I have the problem of writing it and then going back over certain sections and editing it myself, and so that kind of stymies my creative flow sometimes. And sometimes I'll just write, and then plan to segment everything back together and just kind of do a free flow kind of ideas and go, later on, I'll just cut and paste and move shit around. And, it's a stoner mentality. I get inspired and then the weed wears off and then I lose interest.
Well, talk to Kevin Kuhn, who just liked the video. He's a writer, and he's on his third book, or the third book soon to come out. And we've all read 2 of them thus far.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Yes, please. I would love to read something.
Come back and sit and read for us sometime, Kevin. I need to jump. I hope that you're okay. I don't want to cut you off early, but Grace and I are heading out to the cemetery today, and we're going to sit and have we have a bench out there with our family name on it. And so we're going to sit out there and hang out for a little bit and celebrate Pa Ben's heavenly birthday.
Nice.
And life.
Beautiful.
Celebrate life.
Beautiful.
That we all get to be a part of.
That's awesome.
Even though there's all this hard stuff going on in the world right now, you guys, we got to hold the light that it's there.
Yep. Most definitely. And also vaccinate.
Yeah.
It's important. It's important. It may not be the cure all, but it may save your life. People. So,
Well, thank you, Alex. Let's see. Come back next Sunday?
Yes, of course. I look forward to every Sunday with you, Jenna.
This is the rowdy bunch right here.
All right. All right, calm down, calm down. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Okay, calm down. Okay, calm down. Okay, come on, more. Okay, calm down.
All right. Well, just for that. Thank you, Alex. Hey, do you have a
All
letter
right.
for me?
Let's go with the letter M
M.
for
O
Mamina.
M, and I would like to MOY. I just say JOI. It's such a joy to have you here today. Alex Martinez, I hope you have marvelous thoughts, and I hope you always have mouth-watering food, oh yes, and always a magnificent heart. And Mammina Martinez, we are full of art. So I want to thank all of you and do what he says. Vaccinate and know what she says. And I just hope that all of you stay safe, stay healthy, and be real nice, full of gratitude. Oh, that's a place to be. And I will sing for thee always, Mama Grace. I love you. Poetry glam tonight, she's gonna be there, oh so right. And if I find a poem, and Alex, if you're awake still, you can come too. And I say, hey, happy Sunday to all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
And
I
most,
love you, Jenna.
I love you too, because we always love hard. How hard?
Right.
Right?
Real hard.
Real hard. See ya.
All right.